We do have a little game, where it's just going to be degrees of separation.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
I'm calling it 6 degrees of heat.
6 degrees of heat?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
There's two reasons why. One is now because the actors are in the same movie,
Yes.
so they can feel the heat of each other, you know?
Okay.
They're so close. And also because Heat, the movie Heat, was marketed as this is the first time these two actors are together,
yeah,
you know,
Pacino
which is
and De Niro.
Pacino and De Niro.
Right.
You know,
because
so
they were in the same movie in The Godfather Part 2.
Yeah.
But they didn't share any scenes with each other.
Yeah.
So Heat was the first
Yes.
where like they actually
but
sat down and acted with each other.
It's like, other than maybe the score, it's the first and last time I've seen a movie marketed as these two guys are coming together for the first time. You should watch this movie.
Yeah. I did really like that in the score. Brando and De Niro and
Edward Norton. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. But yeah, so we're just gonna do it where it's two different actors. Like we used to play the Kevin Bacon game a lot, and we got really, really good at it. So like we're just picking two actors that are just different from each other.
Did we explain it? Should I explain what 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon is real quick, and then we can jump into
I guess we should. If you don't know,
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon is you pick an actor, could be anybody, then you have to link that actor through movies that they've been in to a movie that Kevin Bacon is in. And because Kevin Bacon's been in like everything, you can always link him to basically any actor in 6 degrees, 6
or less
moves or less. Yeah.
So example, like I did Buster Keaton once. Buster Keaton was in It's a Mad, 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 Mad World with Sid Caesar, who was in Grease with John Travolta.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like you're able to kind of like get people even from the 20s like all the way to more modern day, so that you can find like a modern day actor and get them.
Yeah. You took a black and white film star in the silent era and linked him to Kevin Bacon. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's a good one. Do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
I'll start.
Okay.
So I Meg Ryan.
Okay.
To Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Meg Ryan to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. So let's go. Tom Hanks in You Got Mail.
Okay.
Tom Hanks to. Do I want to go Matt Damon in Saving Private Ryan?
Okay. Matt
Damon to Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting. Robin Williams to Sally Fields.
It's an interesting route you're taking.
I don't know where I'm going with this. Sally Fields in
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Sally Fields. Oh gosh, I don't think she was in that. She wasn't in Rhinestone Cowboy, was she? Sally Fields.
Oh my gosh.
I think I backed myself into a corner here.
Yeah.
Sally Fields to.
You could backtrack because Tom Hanks is a really good launch point.
Tom Hanks is a good launch point. Arnold Schwarzenegger, though, huh?
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. What if I start with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Can I do that?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, let me try it. Arnold Schwarzenegger to Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers to, because in Predator. Carl Weathers to Sylvester Stallone in Rocky. Sylvester Stallone to Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Expendables.
You did Arnold Schwarzenegger to Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're specifying Meg Ryan.
This is why I'm not good. Meg Ryan. Okay.
Yes. You start with Arnold Schwarzenegger, you have to end up at Meg Ryan.
I have to end up at Meg Ryan. Okay.
Yes.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah. Okay.
Sylvester Stallone to Kurt Russell in Tango and Cash.
Okay.
Kurt Russell. This is like Kurt Russell to. This is gonna be hilarious. I'm siphoning through the people. Kurt Russell is in. I'm wondering if The Thing is the way to go, but I don't think The Thing is the way to go, because then I would jump through Keith David. Keith David was in Armageddon. Armageddon's probably not a bad way of going. Kurt Russell to Keith David in Armageddon. Oh my gosh, am I really this far in The Thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Keith David to... was Bruce Willis in a film with Meg Ryan? I don't know. Who was it? Meg Ryan and Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
What are you going through? Tom Hanks?
Yeah, you're going about this the wrong way.
You want me to try it again?
Tom Hanks and Arnold Schwarzenegger are both huge stars.
Yes.
Think of any actor who's been in a movie with both of them.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is in, Schwarzenegger's been with Stallone.
Yeah, but you're like going through like leading roles. Like there's not going to be a leading.
Danny DeVito. They're both in. They're in Kindergarten Cop, but I don't know if there's anyone in Kindergarten Cop that links them.
Do you want me to tell you like how I ended up linking it?
Yeah, go ahead. I guess I'll give up.
Okay, so Bill Paxton is in Apollo 13.
Oh my gosh.
He's in True Lies. He's the car salesman in True Lies.
Paxton?
Yeah. So if there's like a big star, then like, you just got to find like, all right, who are like the side actors or the character actors?
Yeah.
That might have been in.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I can find the path.
You feel under the gun.
I can't keep track of who you said are the people. And I can't keep track of where I've went, where I've been, and where I'm going.
Right, yeah. So the Kevin Bacon thing's a little easier because you always know that you're going to Kevin Bacon.
Yes.
So you have a path in mind.
Yeah, because I don't have the memory to actually store information like that. But anyway.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Do you want me to go? My turn?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So we're gonna start with the two little guys here. We're gonna go Joe Pesci and Danny DeVito.
Joe Pesci.
Yes.
Joe Pesci to Danny DeVito. Okay. All right. All right. I'm trying to think of like what Danny DeVito is in. He's in a bunch of stuff. Oh, man. Okay. Joe Pesci. Let's do Joe Pesci in Lethal Weapon.
Ooh.
Let's get him to Danny Glover.
Okay.
And then Danny Glover. Jeez, why can I not think of anything that I feel like Danny DeVito was in something with Danny Glover, but I don't think that's right.
No, I don't think so.
Man, this is way harder than the Kevin Bacon thing.
It's way harder than doing it, yeah, because it's way harder.
Yeah, you can really go in any direction with it. Okay. I'm gonna go to Whoopi Goldberg in The Color Purple.
Okay.
It's Danny Glover to Whoopi Goldberg. Oh my gosh. Danny DeVito's been in so many things. How can I not come up with an actor that they've...
He's a tough one. He's not an easy one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, wait. Who was it again? It was Joe Pesci.
Yeah, Joe.
You're right. It's actually really difficult to keep track of who these are.
Joe Pesci and Danny DeVito.
Oh my gosh. Wow, this is really difficult. Okay, Whoopi Goldberg, I've got to go to Rat Race because there's so many people in Rat Race.
Okay.
I don't know who I'm going with in Rat Race, but there's got to be someone in Rat Race who was in a movie with Danny Glover, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's Seth Green.
There's Seth Green. Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah, Rowan Atkinson. John Lovitz. I don't know if Rat Race is the way to go.
No, you don't think so?
Yeah, Mel Gibson might be a better pick. Joe Pesci to Mel Gibson. I did it. Yeah. Let me tell you, I did it in 3 moves.
Okay.
And here's the mistake I made. I won't make again if we do this again. I didn't write down the moves that I made, and I cannot remember how I did it. So there's a chance.
Do you remember what movie? You don't even remember the movie that you picked.
I don't remember anything. I don't remember if I started with Joe Pesci or if I started with Danny DeVito to do it, because it's sometimes easier. I found starting with one to the other.
Like Home Alone, like you went through Daniel Stern to City Slickers because
I maybe
Billy Crystal was really good friends with Whoopi Goldberg. So they had to have been in something together, right?
Well, why are we doing Whoopi Goldberg? It's Joe Pesci and Danny DeVito.
Oh, you're right.
Isn't it weird?
It is weird. My brain can't keep track of like who the actors are.
Yeah, because you're making this list in your head, then this.
Is this happening? Is this happening to anybody else watching? Can we get some comments? Like, are you having trouble keeping track of who it is?
Bet. Yeah, I want to see if somebody can do it in less than 3, because I did do it in 3. Unless what I did while I did it was I went Joe Pesci and looped back to Joe Pesci, like I did earlier. But I don't think I did that.
For these first 2, don't put the names. Don't edit the names in. I want people to try and do this because I'm having so much trouble.
Yeah, see if you can keep track of what we said. Joe Pesci and Danny DeVito, the 2 little guys.
Joe Pesci and Danny DeVito. Yeah.
Danny DeVito was in. I think I went through. I actually think I went through Schwarzenegger. I think I went Danny DeVito to Schwarzenegger. I either did that or I did Joe Pesci. No, actually, I think what I did was De Niro. I went Joe Pesci. Okay, this is how I did it. You want me to give it to you? Yes, I just figured it. Okay.
Please give it to me.
Joe Pesci to Sharon Stone in Casino.
Okay. All right, Sharon Stone. Yeah.
Sharon Stone.
To Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall. To Danny DeVito in Twins. Oh my gosh. That's a good one. I forgot Sharon Stone was even in Casino.
But this is why it's so tough, because first of all, you don't even know which direction to go in.
Right. You could go any direction.
Yeah.
And then by the time you pick a direction, you've forgotten who the second actor is. By the time you get to the second actor, you don't remember who the first actor was.
Yes.
It's really weird.
Do you want to try to give me another one?
Yeah, let's keep going. This is hilarious. Gosh, I picked terrible actors for you. Vincent D'Onofrio to Denzel Washington.
Okay. First question. Who's Vincent D'Onofrio?
Vincent D'Onofrio is...
From Full Metal Jacket?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Vincent D'Onofrio to Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Vincent D'Onofrio. Well, Full Metal Jacket's one of them that they're in. Then Adam, what's his face? Jane from Firefly. Adam
Baldwin.
Adam Baldwin is in Full Metal Jacket. Let's go through Adam Baldwin. Why not? So Adam Baldwin is in Full Metal Jacket. Adam Baldwin is also in Predator 2, which I just saw.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go Adam Baldwin in Predator 2 to Gary Busey's in that. So is Danny Glover. Danny Glover is probably the better choice, though, I would think. Danny Glover? Danny Glover. What? Danny Glover to... Gosh, Denzel's not an easy one, because he's such a leading man.
Yeah.
That he's never in stuff with other people. He's with Christopher Walken, if I can find a way to Christopher Walken. So Danny Glover, what is he in? Danny Glover's in Tenenbaums. Danny Glover's in Royal Tenenbaums. Danny Glover's in Royal Tenenbaums with Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson is in Shanghai Noon with Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is in Rush Hour with Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker's in Silver Linings Playbook with Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro. Who am I going to? Danny Glover to who? Who am I going?
Denzel.
What? Who's the person? Who?
Denzel Washington.
Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, what did I just say?
You went to Silver Linings Playbook.
Silver Linings Playbook. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro is in Deer Hunter with Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken is in Man on Fire with Denzel Washington.
Okay.
Like, I can do it in less probably if I kept doing it.
Yeah.
But I can't do it in an intelligent, logical way. I can only do it.
You could just go until you find something that,
Yes.
like, okay,
if I go until I find it, I can do it. It might take me 20. So I did that in what, 8?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
How many did you do it in?
Okay, so Vincent D'Onofrio was in the Magnificent Seven remake with Ethan Hawke.
Oh my gosh, yes, dude. Nice
job. He's in
job.
Training Day.
Yes.
But it's like coming up with them. It's like, you
Wait. Is it Denzel Washington? Why Ethan Hawke?
Training Day.
No. Vincent D'Onofrio's in the Magnificent Seven, which has Denzel Washington in it.
Oh my gosh, you're right. So So this is funny.
So it's
because I saw Magnificent Seven once.
Yeah.
But like I originally had a different path. Vincent D'Onofrio to something, and then somebody to Ethan Hawke.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, and then Ethan Hawke was in Training Day. And then I was like, oh, I'm such an idiot. Ethan Hawke was in Magnificent Seven. I didn't even remember that Denzel Washington was also in the Magnificent Seven.
I assumed this was going to happen.
Yeah.
And I was okay with it if it happened.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you still can't get it.
Yeah.
Like, there's people who are like, dude, Magnificent Seven. And then there's people who, like, did the roundabout thing that you did, and they're like, oh, yeah. And then there's people who... So it's like, I'm wondering, how... But Zero. That's a Zero one.
So, I'll start out with, like, a longer path, and then after it, I'm like, oh, there's a shorter one. Oh, there's a shorter one. Oh, there's a shorter one. Like...
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, give me another one, I guess.
All right. This one's the two boxers. We got Russell Crowe and Sylvester Stallone.
Russell Crowe and Sylvester Stallone. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So Russell Crowe was in. What has Russell Crowe been in? He's in The Nice Guys with Ryan Gosling.
Oh. Yeah.
Ryan Gosling is in.
Is in no movies.
Yeah. You barely even recognize the guy. He's in La La Land with Emma Stone. Emma Stone is in I've already forgotten who I'm going to. Russell Crowe to Sylvester Stallone. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is so weird.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? How difficult it is?
Yeah.
Being on the spot doesn't make it easier.
Yeah, it really does.
You got it. I think you have to just go for it. And then if it ends up being 20, it ends up being 20.
Oh my gosh. I don't remember who I just said. So I said Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Okay. Emma Stone is in Poor Things with Mark Ruffalo.
Okay.
Mark Ruffalo is in the Avengers Infinity War with Chris Pratt. Okay. And Sylvester Stallone is in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah.
Yes. With Chris Pratt. So there you go.
5?
That's 5 or 6.
I think that's what I got, 5.
Okay.
I did 5. Wow. Nice job.
Yeah, you're right. You do have to just kind of go for it.
Yeah, you just do it. All right.
Oh my gosh. This is a mess.
Give me the next one. Next one.
These are both a little obscure, which might make it easier.
Okay.
Nev Campbell.
Yeah.
To Tony Todd.
Okay, who's Tony Todd?
Candyman.
Oh. So Tony Todd is in. Tony Todd is in The Rock, which is probably the big one that he's in. Yeah. I'm going to start with Nev Campbell. So
Okay.
Nev Campbell is in Scream with Jamie Kennedy. Jamie Kennedy, I think, is in Enemy of the State.
He is, yes.
And if he's an Enemy of the State, then I've got Will Smith and Gene Hackman that I can jump through. So Gene Hackman is in the Royal Tenenbaums because that's just a good one to go to. Gene Hackman's in the Royal Tenenbaums. Then I got to get to The Rock. Gene Hackman's in the Royal Tenenbaums. How do I get to The Rock from here? Gene Hackman might even be in something with these guys. Maybe Gene Hackman's not the way to go. It's got now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's also Danny Glover too. Wait, where did I just say? Where am
Stop going to Danny Glover.
I want to go. I like Danny Glover.
Go to Danny Glover every single time. Okay, you're at Gene Hackman and Royal Tenenbaums.
Yeah, and I'm going to, and I have to get to
The Rock. What? Tony
The
Todd.
Rock. I got to get to The Rock.
Yeah.
Gene Hackman. He's in so much stinking stuff. It's like, why can't I think of something that he's in that's going to apply to what I'm trying to do?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Gene Hackman's not the way to go.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Okay, let me start over.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so Nev Campbell. Let's try Will Smith. So Nev Campbell, Jamie Kennedy. Jamie Kennedy's in Enemy of the State with Will Smith. Will Smith is in. Yes, okay. Will Smith is in Independence Day with Bill Pullman. Bill Pullman is in Sleepless in Seattle with Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan is in City of Angels with Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is in The Rock with Tony.
Okay, yeah, with Tony Todd.
Tony Todd, 6.
All right, yeah. Nice, yeah, okay. So I went through Scream as well, but I picked Courtney Cox.
Oh.
Because she's in Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
With Jim Carrey. And Ed Harris is in The Truman Show.
Nice.
And Ed Harris is in The Rock.
That's good. Nice job. What are we on? How many have we done?
I did, that was a third one for me. So you did 2. I did 3, you did 2.
I've done 2? So this is my third?
I told you 3. You have told me 2.
Okay. I can't keep track of anything. All right, so I'll tell you.
Can't even count.
I'll tell you the third one.
All right.
Okay. So we got the two ladies here. We got Julia Roberts and Sandra Bullock.
Julia Roberts and Sandra Bullock. Okay. Julia Roberts was in The Notting Hill with Hugh Grant.
Okay.
Hugh Grant was in. I don't know if I want to go through Hugh Grant anymore. So Hugh. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna go with Hugh Grant. Julia Roberts was in Hook.
Ooh.
She was in Hook with let's go with Dustin Hoffman. Okay. Dustin Hoffman was in Meet the Fockers with Ben Stiller.
Okay.
Ben Stiller is in Tropic Thunder with, like, everybody.
Yeah.
Has Sandra Bullock been in a movie with any of those people? It's kind of crazy if she hasn't. Oh my gosh. It's possible that none of them have been in a movie with Sandra Bullock.
You just gotta jump to one and then see where it takes you.
I know, yeah. It's, okay. Oh, man. All right, let's go to Jack Black in Tropic Thunder.
Okay.
And then he goes to, let's say, The Holiday.
Oh.
Who am I going to again?
You
Sandra
went Jack,
Bullock.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock. Jack Black in The Holiday to who?
To Cameron Diaz.
Okay.
Cameron Diaz was in, oh shoot. What was it called? She was in a movie with Sandra Bullock.
I don't remember.
No, wait.
That.
Was she not? No. Who is in Practical Magic?
Nicole Kidman?
Nicole Kidman was in Practical Magic.
Okay, Nicole Kidman. No,
No, I'm not going to get the hell out of here. Oh my gosh. Okay, Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
This is incredible. How is it that none of these leading ladies have ever been in a movie with Keanu Reeves? Cameron Diaz has to have been in a movie with Keanu Reeves. How have they never gotten these two together?
Let's make it happen.
I feel like such an idiot.
This one is incredibly difficult. I did it in 4. I did it in 4, and while you've been talking, I think I've done it now in 2.
What? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You want me to give you the avenue you should take?
Yeah.
Okay. Julia Roberts was in Ocean's 11.
Julia Roberts was in Ocean 11. There are a lot of people in Ocean's 11.
Yeah. And Mr. Ocean.
Yeah, George Clooney. George Clooney would be the way to go. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I remember seeing Sandra Bullock with George Clooney at something, but I can't remember what.
They're in space.
Gravity.
Yes. That's Gravity. The one I came up with. Yeah, I went, I don't know how I did it in 4 when I did it, but then this time I was like, wait a second, George Clooney was in Gravity with Sandra Bullock. That's like a 2, you know?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't even think with my brain.
Do we want to keep going, or do we want to stop? You know what I mean? Do you want to keep going?
Let's do one more each.
Okay.
All right.
One more each.
All right. So, I did 2 very different actors, but they sound the same.
Yeah.
Christian Slater to Jack Nicholson.
Oh wow, Christian Slater to Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Christian Slater is in. Christian Slater's in Wizard with Fred Savage.
Okay.
Fred Savage is in The Princess Bride with Carrie Elwes.
Yeah.
Carrie Elwes is in Days of Thunder with Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is in A Few Good Men with Jack Nicholson.
All right. Hey, that's pretty good. The route I took was Winona Ryder and Heathers.
Oh.
To Keanu Reeves and Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
And he's in Something's Gotta Give with Jack Nicholson.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so that was my last one. Did you want to give me your last one? Then we'll call it.
So I'm going to give you... I got the two V-boys here. I got Vin Diesel and Ving Rhames.
Vin Diesel. All right, Vin Diesel to Ving Rhames. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Vin Diesel is in. I really want to say Fast and Furious because there's so many people in these movies. He's in Fast and Furious. All right. I guess I pick someone like, I don't know. I almost feel like Saving Private Ryan is a better way to go. Maybe Vin Diesel and Saving Private Ryan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I could do either Tom Hanks or Matt Damon as kind of a good path. Let's go Matt Damon, because Matt Damon does more kind of like side roles.
Matt Damon.
So Vin Diesel to Matt Damon.
Yeah.
In Saving Private Ryan. Matt Damon to
Every time you say the name now.
Yeah. I should have picked someone else just because of the stupid name thing. Okay, wait, what? Who am I going to? Okay, I'm going to Ving Rhames. I'm going to Ving Rhames.
Jackson in Team Police. Team America.
Team America, yeah.
That's not.
I don't think that counts.
That's not them.
Okay, Matt Damon to... Gosh. There's so many, like, actors I can't find a connection to.
You just gotta jump to one, rather than just keep jumping. You know what I mean? Rather than thinking about it.
Matt Damon is in Thor 3 with Jeff Goldblum.
Oh.
Jeff Goldblum is in Jurassic Park with Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson's in Ving Rhames with Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think I also did it in 5.
I did it in 4. Wait, did I do it in 4?
I think it was in 5.
Yeah, it's Matt Damon to Jeff Goldblum to Samuel Jackson to Ving Rhames.
Yeah. Is that 5?
No, it's 4 moves.
Oh, okay, 4 moves. Yeah, I think I did it in 5, but...
All right. Oh my gosh.
Do you have another one? Should we do the last one?
I do have a last one. Do you want to do the last one? Let's do the last one.
Okay, let's do the last one. So do I ask you now or do you ask me? I don't remember.
I ask you my last one. This one's pretty difficult, but I don't know.
I'm gonna burn through this one.
Ben Foster.
Okay.
To Vince Vaughn.
Ben Foster to Vince Vaughn. He's in... okay, so Ben Foster is in Alpha House with Emil Clark. What's that kid's name? Emil Clark?
Alpha
Emil
Dog,
Clark.
Emil Hirsch.
Emil Hirsch?
Alpha
Emil
Dog,
Hirsch.
Emil Hirsch.
What? Ben Foster's
Alpha
in
Dog.
Alpha Dog with Emil Hirsch?
Yes.
Okay. Emil Hirsch is in Into the Wild with Vince Vaughn.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Yeah. That was faster than I did. I did it through Timberlake. And then he was in The Social Network with Andrew Garfield, and Andrew Garfield was in Hacksaw Ridge with Vince Vaughn.
Oh, that's a good one, too. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, you got it fast.
That's what happened. So my last one are the 2 Bills. I got Bill Paxton and Bill Pullman.
All right. Okay, so Bill Paxton to Bill Pullman.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Paxton is in Apollo 13 with Tom Hanks.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Hanks is in Sleepless in Seattle with Bill Pullman.
Yeah. I think I did it in 5. I must have gone a really roundabout way, but yeah. Yeah, that's it. Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah.